I used to hate social media. There have been periods in my life, big periods, where I had all the apps deleted from my phone. No Instagram, no YouTube. And the reason for that is because, one, from a consuming perspective, it wasted my time. Scrolling and watching stuff that I didn't need to consume, it made me more distracted. It killed my attention span. I could not focus for more than 10 minutes. And this improved dramatically once I stopped using the apps and once I deleted them. From a creating perspective, I never really created a lot, but filming and recording made me less present, right? If you film and you record a moment, you are not enjoying the moment, or you're enjoying it less at least. And a lot of times we're more interested in filming the moment than we are in actually living it and taking it in, whether that's a nice sunset or, the team anthem at the stadium or a concert. And I feel like I personally was quite good with the second point, especially since I didn't really care about posting on social media. The videos I recorded were mostly for myself. But I remember I did catch myself a few times missing the moment and not being fully present with my phone recording, and I didn't like it when it happened. And I still believe this. I still think that consuming a lot of content on social media kills your attention span, and I still believe that filming a moment makes us less present and makes us enjoy it less. But if you've known me for more than 6 months, you would have probably seen that in the past 2 weeks, I've posted more than probably I ever have in the rest of my life. So what changed? And you've guessed it, the major change in perspective was about creation. I came to the realization that nowadays, as soon as you send a message to someone online, the first thing that they do is check your social media profiles. Like the first thing, they receive a message, who the fuck is this guy, right? And people trust you more if they can see you, if they can have a peek into your daily life, if you talk openly about the stuff that you believe in. People trust you if you do that. And obviously, if you're running an online business like I am, where you barely even meet your clients and your leads in person, then you obviously want people to reply to your cold messages. And the fact that you are creating content, I believe, and I've seen it firsthand as well, sharing your day, talking about the stuff that you believe in, it makes it more likely that they do reply. And as I said, I've seen it firsthand as well. Like I remember trying to reach out to people and to businesses with my 2-picture Instagram profile from 2015, right? With this actually in 2023 with 2 pictures from 2015, right? You can imagine how embarrassing. And what the response rate looks now when it's actually, a bit cleaner. It's not like great, but at least it's cleaner and there's more recent pictures. And in the big picture, this is what branding is, I guess. Through the content that you put out, people make certain associations with you, and you want to publish your content so that those associations that people make with you are going to be good, or at least like defining good, are going to be useful for what you want to do. So then after defining the whole pro of creating, we've decided and we've established that there's this big opportunity. But what's the catch, right? And the catch is that the bad of both creating and consuming that I've talked about before are still there. They're still there. So when we start creating, the issue with creating is not about the waste of time, but about the fact that you're less present if you have to spend time recording things. Like, don't you just hate people who sit all the way through a concert with their phone in their hand, not enjoying the concert, but instead stressing out about trying to get the perfect picture or the perfect video for the socials? Of course you do, unless you're one of them. But the ability to build a strong brand for free is a ridiculous opportunity for me and probably worth trading a bit of presence for without making it the most important thing, obviously. But I myself think is worth it, and I'm trying to find a balance between being present and taking things in and recording things for the socials and actually trying to make good videos. So that's the take on creating. When it comes to consuming, it is mostly a waste of time. And sure, educational content, motivational content, it's nice to spend a few minutes on that and have, David Goggins shouting in your ear, or, Alex Hormozy giving a business tip. I'm not talking about that. That's fine, 10 minutes a day. I'm talking about all the crap on your average feed. And unfortunately, once you do open the app, it is very hard to control what you do. It is incredibly easy. I mean, you'll know to open Instagram and, you want to post a story, post a reel, post a piece of content, and then get caught scrolling on your feed. And when we don't have to create, we can just delete the app. It's like literally Atomic Habits, laws of behavior change, right? You prime your environment to make the best decision. The law is make it invisible, which is basically delete the app. It's the easiest thing to do. If the app is not installed, you can't use it. It's maths, right? A lot of times we just open the app because it's there in our face, and it's just easier to delete the app. But now that we have to create, we need to have the app installed on the phone. There is this temptation, right? So what you have to do is just unfollow all the crap, and you just have to use more willpower. I guess you just have to be more disciplined. That's the way forward for me. So this is why I've personally started recording and documenting my life and talking about the stuff I believe in and what I'm thinking on a day-to-day basis. So despite all the negatives, I think it is worth it, and I think the solution to this consuming, creating situation is just to be careful with who you follow and be more mindful of what you're doing with your time and on your platforms. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please let me know if there's anything that you'd like me to talk about in the next few videos. And I actually mean it. This is not just an outro. I'm actually asking you to write down in the comments what you want me to talk about, if there's anything. Otherwise, you'll just have to listen to what I decide to talk about next. Bye.